Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Big Suey. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Webb. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
6th play of the drive coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense is coming after him. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looking downfield, it's Webb. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we are scoreless.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back of the clock. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas. And now try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take another shot right here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be taken down, but he does have a first down yardage. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. And now they'll set up for the point after. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Harris. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Jennings. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Webb. The pass rush closing in. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media will be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On first down, it's play action. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Webb. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hogs. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just...
setback, was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look for the second half. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. It's a run to the left. The freshman brings him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He hands it to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be returned. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Fires it on the move. He's got his man wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. In the clear at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver by having an opportunity to make that big play. Now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Trying to extend the play. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Wildcats. Will take the lead in the second half. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Running through the tackle.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a 1st down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Webb. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. No chance to catch him. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. 1st down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Webb. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Arkansas. This offense really clicking.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Here's the score for Arkansas. 38, Kentucky, 34.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass this time. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll Drop back here on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Good as he gets the pass away. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Scanning the field, it's Webb. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass puck, can he get in? Touchdown, Hogs. They jump in front here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Kentucky. Number 4.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense.
That makes the score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
45.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They call the counter play here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking downfield, it's Webb. It's a quick grab.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To the air, it's Webb. Receiver makes the grab. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
The field goal is good. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him in the 24. Good coverage. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen or try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And here we go. It comes down to this. A field goal attempt in the final seconds to win it. And that is no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Fights off a defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Got space, looking to score. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They're going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Arkansas, 55.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Back to pass. It's Webb. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. In these overtime games, Kurt,